Carol from readinggroupguides.com, and I'm here to share with you what you're going to see on the site in the month of August. You know, August is one of those months where book groups sometimes don't meet, either that they meet in different locations, but we still have a great lineup for you. And maybe you want to just start reading now so you have things to suggest to your group when you're back again in September. First, we've got The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict. This is our What's Your Book Group Reading Contest title this month, and those of you who are longtime readers of the site know what to do. Tell us what your book group is reading this month, and you will be eligible to win one of 3 sets of 12 copies of this book for your book group, so that you too can have a discussion about it. It's just out in paperback, and the contest is going to run until Monday, September 9th at noon, so you've got time to get out there and enter. Marie has been writing historical fiction for the last couple of years, and as in this particular book, what she's looking at is Hedy Lamarr. And we all know her as the film star, but do we have any idea that she was also somebody who was pivotal in the development of something that we all use on our phones today, which is called Wi-Fi. Really interesting story to what she pioneered back in World War II. Got the Chelsea Girls from Fiona Davis. Those of you who have been familiar with Fiona's work through the years know that she writes a lot about New York iconic buildings. Here she's looking at the Chelsea Hotel, and her characters are 2 actors who lived in the hotel, and what happened to them during the communist witch hunt in the 50s, which I had always thought about only happening in Hollywood. This is what happened on Broadway. Got a couple of thrillers for you. Got Someone We Know by Shari Lapena. You all probably remember her from her first big hit, The Couple Next Door. Here we've got a neighborhood domestic suspense book, and if you have a neighborhood book group, I highly encourage reading this because it's really fun to see what you do and don't know about your neighbors. Yes, there's a murder. Yes, there's a kid who's infiltrating computers. It'd be a lot of fun to have a discussion about this. And Never Have I Never by Joshilyn Jackson. Okay, so they're at a book group. This book opens at a book group, and what is happening is this book group, they're playing a drinking game, and part of the drinking game is Never Have I Ever, and there's a woman in the book group who finds out something about someone else there and holds it over her head. Really good thriller. Will keep the action will keep you going, and once again, what happens at a book club. And actually, Shari has a book club scene as well, so something to keep in mind as authors writing about book clubs. Then we've got The Lager Queen of Minnesota by J. Ryan Stradal. Okay, many of you may remember his last book, which was Kitchens of the Midwest. This time he's turning his eye away from food into a brewery and what happens there, and The Lager Queen of Minnesota. Now, but this naturally lends to a tie-in of drinks at your events, and we always know that book clubs are looking for drinks, so plan on lager beer for this one. Now we've got some movie tie-ins. Over 10 years ago, The Art of Racing in the Rain came out, and the movie's just hitting theaters this year. Just shows you how long Hollywood takes compared to books. So The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. You will cry if you have a dog, but by the same token, it's a beautiful story that stayed with me all these years, something you definitely want to be thinking about. And to get you thinking ahead, because this is a big book, we've got The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, which is the Pulitzer Prize winning novel. The movie is going to be out in September. So if you've already read this with your book group, it's time to think about going to the movies together. Either that or a great time to pick up the book, have a discussion about it, and then go to the movies together. So that's what we've got: some movie books, some thrillers, we've got some historical fiction, and we've got a book about lager beer. Lots for you to look for and forward to enjoying in August, and to bring back to your book group if you've been off for the summer when you meet again in September. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the site and next month with our next update.